we are. Hi, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning from Primrose Cottage Quilts and Stitches.
I'm Emily.
I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Mom, Nettie.
And we're all matching. We just got back from Florida and we all got...
move it this way just
Okay.
a touch. Mom's like kind of out of it.
Sorry.
Technical difficulties. We're not professionals.
So we went to Pompano. Is that how you say it? Yeah, I think that's how the locals were saying. Pompano Beach, Florida, after the retreat. And we all got a pink shirt because, you know, we love our pink
I
so
love my
much.
pink.
So we got one for Katie and Jesse.
Yeah.
So, really quick, we just wanted to go over our agenda today. So, we have a lot to talk about, and we just want to stay as organized as possible.
Yeah. So we're
This
not
will be-
squirreling.
Yeah, this will be probably a little bit longer of a video because we have,
So much to
yeah,
share.
you can
It
kinda
seems
tell
like
them
it's
the
been a
order
long
we're
time
going in.
since we actually had a normal a normal floss tube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with new releases with cross-stitch quilting, and then we're going to show our whips and finishes, and then at the end, which we're going to spend some time on, is the retreat, our vacation. We have so many things to share, and we want to share as much as possible with you guys. So,
Yep.
all right, so let's get started. The cross stitch newsletter went out this morning, and if you had an issue getting the bundle first thing this morning, that was my fault.
Let's just say we haven't felt put together yet.
So here it is.
You got it.
Yeah.
This is a really spring theme,
Look at
beautiful.
those beautiful purples.
I
mean,
ordered
greens.
purple. It's a miracle.
It's really
But
pretty.
with those greens, it looks so fresh and cute.
Yeah.
And
Here, I'll show this piece is really fun and
you want Mom
cute.
to? You can hand it to Mom if you want.
Let's see. I mean, look how beautiful.
So this
that
main
is.
focal print, I love. It's little flowers with their name. Some of them have the names on there, like rosemary
Yeah.
and poppy, and
You know what would be cute too is if you was to make your own buttons.
yeah.
That this would be a really cute little
Covered
piece
button.
to do a covered button because all the little
Pink and
pieces are so
fussy.
small, and so they are small. And then we have. Sorry, I'm gonna just take over.
Emily can fold it.
Sorry, Emmy can fold it.
It's
But
okay.
and then we have this beautiful purple one. Isn't that just beautiful? And then I love this one. And this would be another really cute one to do on a covered button. A really elegant piece. And then I thought these were really pretty.
And these would be wonderful for quilting as well.
Oh yeah. I
A
mean, look
spring
at that.
project out of this bundle would be
Yeah.
just so springy.
Yeah.
And then we've got like this purple here, and then this little background green.
Yeah.
Just so beautiful. And they're in the newsletter
They were out this morning. Yep.
So grab it while you can. But oh my gosh, this would be, you know what this one would be really pretty in for the quilters. And I can never remember the name of the pattern. It's the one that we do all the time.
Rosewood.
Yes. Don't you think the rosewood would
yeah.
be so
The
pretty?
rosewood star in that. Mm.
Yep. It'd be so
Yummy. I can just picture it now.
I know, and I have to tell you that my dream is to make a whole big bed quilt with that pattern.
Yeah. I
I
started
just
that. And
I just want to make one so bad.
yeah, I started doing that with black and white and gray, and
I
the
really
intentions were there, but it's not gone anywhere.
so jump on and get it while it
Welcome
lasts.
to our life.
Yeah. So anyway. So
I'll show the buttons.
Okay.
So I've been listing buttons. I'm not even done, but this is the buttons galore came out yesterday or this morning, and I'll show you what we got. Lots of cute Valentines. I still have a bunch more to list. This is the Valentine's value pack.
here, I'll hold while you.
So that comes with a variety.
I love that one.
These ones are really fun. The button fusion. There's two different pinks.
I look how cute they are.
Oh, and a red. Here's
Oh
the
my
red
gosh.
version.
Oh.
I just like collecting buttons.
I do
I don't know about
too.
you guys, but they're fun to collect.
Yeah.
They're
Just
real.
like everything.
Here's
Fabric, cross
two
stitching.
different red hearts.
Oh my gosh, look how cute these are. Just cute little plain red. I love the
I like-
wonky ones.
Yeah, those have like a longer shape.
Yes.
And those are more traditional.
More traditional.
I like those.
I do too.
And then here's these
Ooh,
versions.
look at the mint.
Oh my gosh, and it's, oh my gosh, look you guys.
That match.
That would match this thing back here.
Oh,
the
yes,
truck.
it would.
And we're going to talk
And-
about this thing. Katie's truck.
Oh, I
the
love
pictures
these.
online just don't do justice.
Look
of
at how cute
these
the
are.
shape of those hearts are.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
those are like have a little,
I-
like they go in, they have a
just
cute
love,
little.
they're not
These
the
are the
traditional
sparkly.
heart shape. Sparkly.
Janelle! Hi! Sorry. They're talking about buttons.
Hi, Janelle.
Hi, Janelle! I'm so excited you're here. Sorry, I haven't been able to see all the comments, but
We will.
Yeah,
And we
we'll go
love
back.
you all. We miss
We
you
do.
all.
we had such a good time, and I'm so excited to talk about it. And they wouldn't let me talk about it first.
This is like sweets.
Yeah.
And here's a cupcake.
Oh my gosh, look how cute, you guys.
Oh, those
Look
are
how
fun.
cute.
And this one's like bears, hearts, and
Oh,
balloons.
Gidget.
Oh, girl.
Oh my
girl,
gosh, you
Gidget.
Gidget! I freaking love you, Gidget.
we
I have not been able to stop looking at that picture we took.
It's hilarious. We've been showing everyone that picture. Anyway.
We love you all.
Yes. Hi, Candace. Hi.
It will be.
I probably missed everybody's name.
Whoever was at the retreat and watching, hello.
Hello.
You know, we will.
Raise your hand.
We will remember that trip for the rest of our lives. It will be something that we will always treasure and
Yeah.
remember because number one, it was our first one. And number two, it was in a beautiful place. And number three, we made some
Awesome
amazing women and made amazing new friendships that we will always have.
Yeah.
I have a whole spill I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
So we'll keep going.
Back
But-
on track.
You don't want to miss it because
Yeah.
I think it's going to inspire you to go to a retreat.
Oh, thanks,
Janelle.
Janelle.
Oh,
You're so
thank
sweet.
you.
You're so sweet.
Girl.
I love you all.
Oh, I love you
Anyway.
guys.
Okay, this is gonna be really hard. You guys are distracting me. Okay.
So we did the bundle.
We did the buttons, but I wanted to talk about the bundle last week. Was
Oh.
this the?
That's this quilting week.
Oh, that's the quilting for
I
this
thought
week.
maybe were we sold out of the blush one? I can
You can
run
go check really
see.
quick. So this one.
This one is
Oh
a
my
big
gosh.
one.
Sorry, if I'm like moving a lot, I have
She's a
I
pinched
have
nerve or something.
really bad. You know, I went all out on the retreat and the vacation, and I'm paying for it now because of my back issues. But I wouldn't have traded it for anything. It was so fun.
Okay,
This was the bundle when we were gone.
Gosh, look
I
at this.
picked low volume prints, and these colors, it doesn't do it justice. They're so creamy white that it's
Yeah.
going to match
Look at those.
all of the things. If you
Beautiful.
love low volume and you have a collection that you're starting, you have to add these because
Look at
all
this,
I can
guys.
think about is pairing these low volumes. Pick your favorite color. So like if your favorite color is pink or green or blue, pair those with your favorite color and make a low volume quilt.
Yes.
It will change your life. Because even if it's just patchwork, you
Yeah.
don't have to be crazy.
no.
Sorry, I had to move over because I'm trying not to
You're
sit
good.
on my one.
You
And
can
then
stay there.
look
Okay.
at these strawberries.
That's my favorite
Yeah,
one.
that was probably my
Oh my
favorite. I love
gosh.
anything strawberry.
Anyway, so for instance, tomorrow this bundle's coming out.
Which I love. It's so cute.
Can I just take this home? I want to show it.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so just imagine. Sorry, we bumped the table. I feel like it's really shadowy in here.
Yeah, I just gotta fan it
dark
out.
today.
It's dark today. It's cloudy. So imagine the low volume. And imagine pairing it with this
Yeah.
lovely.
Oh, good morning, Sonia.
Oh, Sonia.
Sonia.
I loved meeting Sonia too.
We love meeting
Everyone.
everyone.
Look
But
at these. How
Okay,
beautiful.
so grab this bundle tomorrow.
grab that bundle.
This bundle, and literally,
You can
look
have
at
a
this.
whole entire quilt.
let's just
like,
stack all these together to give you.
Yeah.
What is low volume? Okay, so low volume, when you look at a fabric and you see, I need something that's not low volume to compare.
Probably this. Maybe.
Okay, so when you look at this close and far away, you can read that it has like a very,
Like this.
Oh yeah.
yes, like you can see the pattern clearly. You can see there's motifs on it. Low volume means when you put it far away, you can't quite tell. It reads more of a solid color. So this would be a low volume, but it's a tonal.
It has a texture to it.
It's a tonal low volume. What I'm saying, I collect the creams and white low volumes because you can pair this with, you can use it as a background fabric and it doesn't take away. We said that at the same time. We have ESP with each other. So now let me show you this one. This one, you know, this is considered a scattered print. So there's not really a pattern you can see. So this, I would say, is even more low volume than, let's say, this one. This one is a repeat pattern. And when you put it far away, let me just show you. Can you tell? Like, you can see that this has more pattern to it. I hope I'm explaining it right, but
I think so, yeah.
I have been a fan of low volume for a very long time. Now,
And we put one out every now and again.
this is starting to get into not low volume. Like, this is as patterned as I would go for a low volume.
Yeah.
But if you love scrappy, happy quilting, you have to get this
And
bundle.
you can sit there and, like, Lindsay has patterns that are very simple, like the big one with the layer cakes. What's that?
Yeah, like layer cake lattice or
piece of
matchsticks
cake.
Yeah.
or piece of cake.
I mean, any of these.
You
Yeah.
can use this as your background fabric and you can make it as scrappy as you want.
You could do it with a gingham.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That'd be really cute.
So,
anyway.
that was my lesson for you. Thank you for asking the
But-
question.
I don't know that we really went over
Yeah,
these
this
beautiful
is
things.
beautiful because it's three of my favorite things: strawberries, red, and
Look at
pinks.
this one.
Yeah.
Nice strawberries. And then it's got this really pretty.
So I would even consider this a low volume because it's a tonal. And when I say tonal, it means it's a tone on tone. So red on red, one tone is lighter or darker than the other.
Yeah.
There's that one. And you
I
know,
love
you
this.
got to know that we are the strawberry girls. We love our
And
strawberries.
it's not reading the color very well, but
No.
that's pink.
But the
The
background
lighting
is
in
pink.
here,
It's very dim because of
it's cloudy
are
outside.
our front is all windows and it's dark
Yeah,
today.
so we're dark today. That's okay. Cute little polka dot. Oh, and I love these. Look at this.
These would be great for finishes.
Oh my
but
gosh.
Like
The
they've
X.
got the
And this
pink
bundle-
XNO.
will be out tomorrow in our quilting newsletter, which links are in the bio for subscribing to our newsletters.
And then this is my favorite.
Yeah, it's a gingham with strawberry.
Oh
I've
my
ordered
gosh.
this fabric and I have finally
Oh
released
my
it
gosh,
to you guys.
I
Yeah.
love this fabric.
I have released
So
it
grab
to
the low
you.
volume. You didn't show it all together.
Oh, I thought we did.
Not really. Low volume, pink blush with the strawberry. Like literally, that's like an entire quilt. Like
I
you
took
could
all
do.
the guesswork out for you. I've made these bundles.
I mean together.
like
Show it
she
all
she
together.
means
Oh.
like let's
You didn't stack it.
stack it
show
all together.
Because I feel
Okay.
like they all complement each other really well.
And when I pulled them, so I pulled all of these before we went on retreat, and I just knew I better get these bundles. Like, they're not allowed to cut these bundles up and sell them. These ones we're showing.
Well,
These
you better
are-
hide them.
These are going in my stash.
Very cute.
Just so cute.
And
I mean,
guess
really?
what? I cleaned her office at home yesterday, and she can sew now.
I love my sister so much.
Literally, you couldn't see the countertops.
Do you want to know what? Every person came in the office last night, and they're
I
like,
couldn't believe it.
they couldn't believe it.
Ooh, I can't wait to see it.
It was
It's
bad,
so
you guys.
cute. It's so
Aw.
cute.
You know
I
that-
have pink walls.
That's one thing we've always told Emily. She needs to have a business in organizing people
Yeah,
because
I'm a weirdo.
she can organize.
I'm
and
actually paying her to come in and do each of my rooms and
We're gonna have a big
Clutter.
old yard sale if you want to come to Utah to our yard sale. Because she has a shopping addiction, and we made a pact this year. We're not going. It's a self-care, not shopping.
So I like to shop. It like you
It's
know,
a dopamine.
it's
hit.
a dopamine hit. Like it sounds like drugs, but I like to shop and I like to buy pretty things, like
Yeah.
all of you.
Yeah.
And it just, I think it's okay. But this year, I think me and Emily, we want to.
Instead of
Do
spending
self-care.
money, instead of spending money on objects
Sorry,
and
guys.
things like that, we felt
As we're
like
trying to sell everything to you. Well, this is different.
We're not gonna stop buying fabric
Yeah,
or
no,
cross
we-
stitch.
no.
We just meant decor.
yeah, yeah.
Anyway.
but we do
But-
tend to.
Are we annoying yet?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, we're annoying.
We're on one. Anyway,
Okay.
so next on the agenda was Katie's stitch along with her truck, which is behind us.
I can't reach it to grab it.
It's right here.
Do you want to? I want to show that up close.
I don't know. I can't grab.
Or
it.
I guess we could have grabbed the pattern.
I just don't want to knock everything down.
Isn't it
Careful,
cute? See,
careful.
Emily.
I did the cabinet.
She did
today.
the cabinet today. She got all the stuff.
All right, so Katie has literally made the most
Adorable.
adorable truck ever. If you love pink, if you love aqua, and if you love hearts and Valentine's Day, you guys have to stitch this with us. She just
She knocked this one
knocked
out.
it out, man.
Yeah.
And she was like kind of like
She was
she
iffy
was
about it,
second
but
guessing herself, and
it's so
she ended up
cute.
restitching it, and
Beautiful color
this is my
palette.
favorite one, Katie.
It is so cute, and she's going to be doing the stitch along.
Yeah.
She put it in the floss tube, but we neglected to put the date down when it starts. It starts on February 2nd.
Yeah.
We just ordered. We ran out of.
We're out of floss packs.
We're out of floss packs, but we just ordered all the stuff to replenish that on Monday, and so they should be here any day.
Let's hope.
Let's hope.
And we're restocking hers too.
Yeah.
Well, everything. We
Yeah.
went, me and Mom,
We went through all of our floss packs.
and we're getting
restocked,
everything restocked.
but right now we will be having the stitch along with Katie's truck on February 2nd, and we'll get those floss packs in, so you guys will want to grab them because they go fast, and there's people
and it
that's
was
already
stitched-
stitching it and
Yeah.
halfway done. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been going great.
It's stitched on 28 count white Zyguar Lugana, which we have in stock. And if you've gotten our trim packs, which we have one coming for Valentine's, that will probably match this.
Yeah. This is just like back here, it's just a white on white dot. And then this is just a plain pink, or it's kind of like a
texture.
It's a textured
It's Lori
pink.
Holt shabby.
Yeah. And then this is just the little pom-poms. She kept it really simple. She's like, I just want to keep it simple this time. No foo-foo, no bow thing or anything. And I love simple. I like how simple, cute, but so fun.
Yeah.
So fun. So.
Okay. And then next on our agenda is Stitch Along with Mom, which we've had a lot of questions.
So
Are you ready to tell him what you picked?
well, I've been wanting to pick this and or stitch this for a long time. Well, since Lindsay made it, and I have a couple ideas of who I want to stitch it for, but it's the All Things Grow with Love, is we're gonna do the stitch along with this. We do have floss packs in the shop. We haven't set a date when it's gonna start.
Yep.
We're gonna talk about that today in our meeting, and then I'm sure that Katie will put that in the next week's newsletter of when we're gonna start. But I would say in a couple weeks or so, just because we do have the floss packs in stock right now, so grab it while you can. And then we'll have the breakdown. I can't wait. I've been
So,
wanting to stitch this.
What
so
I
bad.
love about this piece is it's great for spring and Valentine's Day. You can
Yes.
have this
Yes.
up from Valentine's Day clear even to summer if you wanted
You know,
to.
and oh, sorry. I
Go ahead,
interrupted.
Mom.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. We interrupt each other all the time,
I'm sorry.
it's
Well,
it's fine. I
and
don't
the
get mad.
reason the reason why we do, and I do, and I apologize. I do it because it's the old lady brain. If something comes to my brain and I want to say it, it's like I have to say it or I'm gonna forget it. And so
I don't think that's old lady. I think that's
oh man,
our family.
And John, me and John do it to each other constantly, and and I was just like, sorry, I gotta say this before I forget it. But what I want to do is, even though Lindsay did it to where it's it shows how it has her and Brandon's initials and their wedding year. I just think it would be adorable to do for a baby's room, for a birth of a baby.
Yes.
You could even change the colors to blue if you wanted to do, or not even have the traditional pink and blues. You could change the colors to whatever that baby's room's going to be. Or if it's a special person that's in your life, or it don't have to be a wedding. It could be a friend or...
Since I'm not married, I would do my grandparents and their marriage year. Like, so it could be like in remembrance of loved ones as well.
And so, or
The
you wouldn't
other
even have to
thing-
put...
I wanted to mention, this comes with a bonus chart. So
Yes.
let's say you want to stitch along, but you don't want to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Just do the mini, which
Is
we have.
right up there.
You can't see
Oh,
it.
you can't see
Oh,
it.
you can't see it, sorry. So here is the All Things
It's
Grow.
really hard to see.
And I won't be stitching it on...
I stitched it on 30. Well, I didn't stitch this one.
Oh,
My
you
friend Anna stitched it,
Oh.
but it's on 32 count.
And I'm not sure what I'm going to stitch it on yet. Let's see.
Oh, Katie
Oh.
said you could do the date you start and finish.
Yes. Your
Or
own initials.
You can leave, if initials and dates aren't your thing on
Yeah.
pieces, take it out and put in a heart or a
put
strawberry.
in some strawberry, pick some pieces and make it
Fill
your
it in,
own.
yeah.
That's what these charts are for, is to make these things your own
The
too.
other thing I want to tell you guys is it's DMC.
Oh,
It is DMC.
I love that.
And
I
We
love
love DMC.
I love working
can't
with DMC.
get enough of DMC. As a designer, there's a place and time for all kinds of floss.
Mhm.
But the thing I love about DMC is, I know there's different dye lots and it can vary slightly, but literally what you're buying and what I'm buying is almost identical
Mhm.
because it's DMC's colors are really
Yeah.
established and everything. Sometimes with over dyed floss,
We've had a
we'll
problem.
send-
we're having an issue
Oh,
with
yes.
we'll buy for our
Sample
sample stitcher one, and then
She'll run to the store.
and buy one, and it's completely different.
Mm.
And so I think if you do buy over dyed, I would buy for the entire project and buy extra because you're gonna have the same color.
Yeah.
Because if in 6 months from now
It looks a little different.
it looks different,
Yeah.
you're not
And
gonna...
I think too, it's fun in the way of like it gives it the variegation
Yes.
Well, it gives it the
and
texture
texture
look.
and dimension.
I do have a love for that because it
Adds
adds
character and
Yeah.
depth
and it adds all those things. Excuse me, but it's. I love that it's very.
DMC is DMC is DMC.
Yeah, that's what I
why
say. I'm like,
like
DMC is DMC is DMC. It's
never
that's
gonna
it.
change.
And that's how I feel. But I'm gonna just tell you, I have a project coming up, and it's all over dyed, and it looks amazing.
Yes.
And so, like, I think there's a time and place and project for each kind, and also you do you.
Yeah. And with that project, even though we're doing it all in the over dye, I am converting it into DMC
Mhm.
because it will be a large project, and over dye is
Yeah.
very expensive.
So we want both options
And you know, I
available.
know that there's a lot of us out there on a budget. I put myself on a budget when it comes to certain things.
Yeah.
And so
Or if you can't get
Yeah.
the fancy floss where
And
you're
that's
at,
it, too.
then you will always have.
And that's kind of what we've also had
Like-
feedback from people that
they just
they
can't find
like
it.
that we do DMC because DMC is everywhere
yeah.
Yeah, Walmart, Joann's,
Yeah.
Michael's.
and out of the country. I mean, because
Yeah,
it's
well, it's
made in
French. Yeah.
France,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
are you having a hot flash?
Yeah, I'm
Mom?
having a hot flash.
We're never gonna get through
Yeah.
this. I hope you guys are okay with us being
Buckle
on.
up.
Oh, dang it, I just keep hitting.
Buckle up. Okay.
So quilting, we're pretty
Oh.
much done with cross stitch.
Are
No.
you gonna talk about this?
I can do it with my whips.
Okay.
Let's
okay.
do
Oh,
that.
sorry, Mom.
Okay.
Okay, tomorrow, for all of my quilters out there,
Well, wait a minute. Are we going to talk about our whips and things, or are
That's
we doing
last.
quilting and?
That's
Oh.
we're just gonna do what's in the newsletter.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No,
Sorry,
that's
Mom.
okay.
Okay.
I'm late to the party.
So was I. Emily wrote the agenda today. So thank you for that. Seriously, thank you.
I've been waking up at 5:30 every day.
So we are continuing Free Pattern Friday, everyone.
Yay! All our quilters. So there will be 12 free patterns this year for you
And
guys.
normally it's always been the second Friday of the month. Well, since we were
In Florida.
in Florida and all of that, we
Things just got
It got just pushed out
Crazy.
a little.
just 1 week.
Yeah.
And tomorrow the pattern and the kit are going to be released the same day.
Yep.
So,
I
without
really-
further ado,
I really think that these are going to go fast, and there's
And
going to
they're
be
so
limited.
So cute.
you
So-
guys, you're
and
going to
it's-
die. You're
It's
going to
behind
die.
us.
This will be your kit.
Let's
when you
I
get
want
it.
to can you kind of scoot over so we can show this more?
Let me
All
hold
right,
it
you
up.
hold it and I'll talk.
Yep.
I wish it wasn't so cloudy. It's not doing it justice, but my
I'm thinking if you do it like
oh, yeah.
this, like make it lay.
If you're familiar with Pinwheel Party, I am
Look
back
how
with a new party.
adorable.
Come join
The party.
my heart party. I don't know if that's what I'm naming it, but
Look how adorable.
It would look
And
so
I-
cute hanging on your wall.
I totally did this in an afternoon.
Yeah.
sorry,
I
sorry.
seriously just, I quilted it. I mean, I sewed it in an afternoon and came and quilted it.
If you're a beginner,
Beginner.
Perfect.
great, small, manageable project.
Go slow
All-
and easy.
You're doing is sewing squares with sashing and some heart blocks. Can you imagine this in any
Oh,
heart color? Like,
yes.
this is in Reds and Pinks, the Flower Farm by Bunny Hill, which my favorite Valentine line this year.
It is just beautiful.
And normally the pattern is for charm packs, but we didn't have them, so you're getting yardage, for this project. You guys, this is going to be like a go-to project because you can use it for gifts, for like
This would
like
be
Mom said, baby gifts. We
Baby.
always people are always
Ah.
having babies. You need baby
Yeah.
shower gifts.
Me personally, that's a hang on my wall type size, which
Mhm.
I love filling a wall with a quilt like that.
Yeah.
Like, it just adds.
I know people will
to
say,
your
"Well, what do you do
house.
with that size?" And I'm just like, "Oh
I
my
hang
gosh,
it.
there's a place in our like my best friend Kathy, she has a place in her entry hall of her when she walk in her house, and that's where she puts
Her, like-
her things like this,
Like seasonal.
just seasonal things that are just fun and interchangeable, fun, cute size.
So kits and patterns in the morning.
Backing comes with
Yes, the kit, everything is going to be included. I could literally sew with pinks and reds and
Yeah.
stitch with pinks and reds all year
it.
long,
Mhm.
just like I could Halloween.
Yeah.
Those are my two favorite.
Me
I'm
too.
not gonna lie.
Me too. I love it.
And I want to do more of these in the future. So what
What's
shape
the
would you
size?
want next? What is the size? 34 by 34.
I mean, you could literally do shamrocks in here. You could literally do Easter eggs.
So
I mean, there's so many things
I
that
want
she
to
could
do more in the future. And you guys loved the pinwheel party so much. I'm still seeing people finish it today.
Yeah.
And anyway, okay.
It's a really cute.
So that will be in the newsletter
The quilting
tomorrow.
newsletter. And we already showed the red and pink strawberry bundle. That's going to Beachy. Yes, Beachy.
Oh.
I
We got
have.
plans. After, okay, this is, I just
I'm
want
like-
I want to talk for a second.
Here's the mic.
When we went to Florida, okay,
She has the talking stick.
I literally thought that Beachy was kind of cheesy. Like I've never, we live in the desert. Like it's not a thing here. But going to Florida and seeing it, the hotels, the restaurants, the vibe, I love it. Like I love the ocean vibe. And I was like, girl, you need to start designing oceans, beach stuff. Like, because we just aren't
Speaking,
around that.
Look at my cute mermaid towel pen. I found them for Avery and I loved it so much. I bought 5 and I
kept some.
Palm trees. Oh.
Okay.
So yeah, beach things are coming. They're definitely in my forefront of my mind right now.
Stitching and quilting.
We just finished clearing out a lot of our fabric from last year. And our amazing employees, Lori and Maddie, put these together for you guys. The mystery fat quarter bundles are back, 12 pieces, and the 2-pound bags of random sizes.
Really, and and
These are amazing. Like, I think they're worth the price. You get the big bang for your buck, and it's fun to see what you get.
All very high quality quilting fabric manufacturers from Moda to Andover to Hoffman to Riley Blake.
Yep.
And most of it is, when I say newer fabric, I'm saying like 2022 fabric.
Yep.
Because now we're gonna all be working with 2023 fabric.
Yeah.
So
And Lindsay, she put the fat quarter, those bundles and everything on sale. And so, I mean, not only...
did I finish that or did I get interrupted?
It'll be on sale tomorrow. With
It
if
will
I
for sure be
if I
on-
didn't do that, because
We'll have her check it when we finish this.
we gotta finalize the
Yeah.
newsletter.
So we'll finalize all that and make sure. But we've got plenty. And you guys will just keep replenishing those. So, anyway.
I think that's it. Quilting and cross stitch, what's new, and now we can move on
Okay.
to our whips and finishes, cross stitching. We each stitched, you guys.
Oh my gosh. I actually did a lot of stitching.
Yeah.
I was excited.
I was the big knot stitcher.
It's fine.
That's okay.
It's okay, but
You've had a lot going on. She's had to do a lot of finishing things because our next thing is Nashville. And so we actually been talking about it, countdown, and I was talking to Katie yesterday, and I usually kind of stay out of all of the meeting things.
She's just got to show up.
Because I'm just like, okay, you guys, I don't need to be a part of this. I can be doing something.
Yeah.
And so I usually, whatever. So anyway, I was talking to Katie yesterday and I said, so how many releases are we doing in Nashville? Now, mind you, last year we did 15.
Too much.
And we're like, oh, that's just too much. We'll never do 15 again.
Well, what are you guys at? I don't even know.
We're at 11.
Oh my gosh.
We're at 11.
we are.
Yeah, we're at 11.
Lindsay's like, what?
And I'm just like, wait a minute. I thought we weren't going to do as much, but we're only at 11. And that's if she don't come up with something new, which she's been showing us all these new things that she's designing. So
You know what's weird is when I get into deadline mode, my
it's
brain's like
she just
She thrives on it.
I
and
thrive
it's a thing.
on deadline mode,
Yeah.
and my creativity skyrockets, and I can whip something out
Yeah.
in a day, man.
Yeah.
And what I was working on yesterday,
It's so
oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited.
Oh, Katie, she corrected me. She says technically it's 9. So if she finishes the other 2 that she's been doing, it will
Okay.
be 11.
Okay.
So
Save your money.
yeah, save your money because there's a lot that is really cute. And Katie, she's got some really cute ones that are coming out, and we're
It's
I think
already
you guys
excited.
are gonna just die.
Yeah,
I hope.
There's going to
Not
be,
literally,
and
but,
just so
you
you
know.
know, we had a theme last year, and the theme was bees.
We're not disclosing the theme
We're not
this year.
disclosing the theme this year, but there is going to be a theme, and I'm excited.
Yep.
Really excited.
I don't think you guys are going to see this one coming.
No. Trying to do the old ones.
I'm just trying to
Oh,
Me too.
me too. Okay, go ahead. You guys go first.
Emmy?
So my first finish of the year was Hive Rules.
Yay.
I stitched this at the retreat.
Make sure you don't get it dirty.
I think I'm good. I
Okay,
stitched
I
this
hope
at
I
the
am.
retreat. I've done all of Lindsay's bees. This was the last one I needed to finish, so I've done all of her bee charts.
So the Hive Rules, it's a book, you guys, and it looks massive, but Emily, tell them how awesome it is to
So I can blow my horn. Because at the retreat we got horns to blow if you finished.
Yeah.
And I was so sad I didn't finish and get to blow my horn.
You
but
should have blown your
I
horn
should have brought
anyway.
it.
Yeah, you should have.
So here it is. I really need to iron it. And I have a board from Dad to
Blow
do
it, baby.
No.
And I put my initials, you guys. I remembered to do my initials in the
Oh.
year.
Yes.
And it's official. I have done the bees. They're my favorite, so I'll always have a fun memory that this was my retreat stitching, and I loved getting to stitch this with
So
you
should
guys.
we all show what we stitched at the retreat?
Sure.
And then, okay. So what I stitched at the retreat is this piece, which I went rogue one night at the retreat and gave everyone a little, I call it, if you've ever seen a TED Talk, I was like, this is my little TED Talk, and I talked about this piece, and I'm not going to, maybe one day we can have that chat here too, but this is what I was working on.
Isn't that pretty?
And so simple, but
Just.
I was able
think
to
that's
just stitch
so
this
beautiful.
anywhere because I
It's
had
so
it
cute.
memorized. It's a repeated pattern. So that is what I stitched on.
It's not out yet.
It's
right?
not out yet. I mean, you guys
It
are
just
seeing.
was in her head.
It was in my head. I started stitching, and there we
pretty.
go. That's like Christmas.
Yep.
What is TED Talk?
It's like a motivational speaking.
So, and he
Oh.
has like guests that are like very motivational and like the top of their
Or,
field,
like, health
or. And I
ground-
talked about this piece, and I talked about scale,
Like
color,
design.
design,
Mhm.
and I'm really passionate about those things, and so I like felt like I had to just get it out, man. So,
That's
Mom?
awesome. So, I actually got quite a bit of stitching in because I went and sat with all the ladies, and I got to stitch and talk, and so
she just stitched
I
her
had
little heart away.
I had started this a while ago, and so I took something that I wanted to try to work on and finish, which is Katie's pumpkin patch truck. And oh my gosh, this was perfect for me to take. I'm not done with it, but I did get pretty far.
Wow.
So
You did
so
get
that's how far I've gotten. I'm almost done. I just got to finish it, like the frame and a few little things, and then it will
Love
be
it.
done. Not sure how I'll finish it, but and
I
it's
love
on
that.
the 25 count country mocha.
Which is on order. Where
Yes.
we might be out of stock of that, but
It was really funny because at the retreat, I kept saying everybody's like, well, what are you stitching that on? What are you stitching that on? So I tell them, and then at one point, one of the tables are like, I went on your website to order it, and it's all gone. You guys have sold out.
it's on its way.
So anyway, yeah, I'm excited. I got to work on that, and it's
Very
getting there.
nice.
It's getting
Alright.
there.
What else do you have to share, Emily?
So I got home and went through my whips, which I don't have many, surprisingly. And me and Lindsay started this, but who knows if she'll do it.
No, I saw this in person at the retreat from my new BFF Connie.
Connie, and I swear
Who else was
Hannah had
stitching?
one, didn't she?
Oh, did she? I don't know.
I swear Hannah brought it, and it was so pretty.
I have to stitch this.
This
I
is
have
the day
to. I
at Plum
have
Street.
to.
We have more coming in stock. I'm using all the called for, although I might change a few things as I get further up. But I got the words done, and I was having a panic attack because I was like, is this going to fit? And so I had to count it and make sure it would fit. So my words are done.
Look how beautiful.
I'm doing it on 28 count mushroom.
Brave girl.
Your back is looking good.
Very nice.
So I really just have enjoyed stitching this, and I really just want to stick to it and get it done because my room is going to be pink houses. I've already finished one pink house pattern. So that's my plan.
All right.
All right, and I wanted to bring this because I'm going to hold myself accountable, and you guys need to hold me accountable. I am so close to finishing this piece, and I really want to finish it.
And I love it on that cloth.
This would be my first finish of 2023. Well, I take that back. That little quilt thing is probably going to be it. But ABC, I hate how shadowy it is in here. It's just not doing anything
gotta
justice.
Tilt it.
Okay, so ABC, and I'm doing this on the 32 light taupe. And as you can see, I'm almost finished.
Yeah.
And just, I love that you can make things your own. I designed it on white, and I'm stitching it on a different color.
Mm-hmm.
And I love doing that because
It looks different.
it looks different, and I will just say this over and over again, you do you. If white makes you happy, do it on white. If you want to do this thing on pink, do it on pink. It's
whatever makes you
whatever
happy.
makes you happy. And I really wanted to see it on this cloth, and I have really enjoyed
I like it, yeah.
stitching it.
It looks very, like, I like the vibe of it.
Mhm.
I don't know how else to say that.
It is nice.
Mom?
So when I got back, I was like, the retreat just, these ladies
motivates you.
so motivates you, inspires you with everything, the things that they do. There's so many new charts that I'm just like, order this. I want it. And stuff. One of the things, that the retreat that happened was one of the tables.
Table 7.
Is it table
Table
7?
number
Raise
7.
your hand, table 7.
Let's do roll
Zero.
call. Is table 7 here? So what they decided is they wanted to do their own stitch along of something of what one of us girls had designed, and so they picked
like the biggest piece.
They picked the biggest piece.
They're gonna split it in 7 sections.
Yeah, they're gonna, and so
For
they
7
picked
months.
the hive rules, and. Though
I'm so excited.
I stitched the original sample piece for the hive rules, and I stitched it. I'm pretty sure just on it was
The 25 count white.
Yeah.
Oh, I did do 25 count white.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I thought, and I think it's hanging in Lindsay's house. Or,
Yeah, I have it
it's-
sitting in my bedroom right now.
And so it wasn't a piece that I kept. And even though I have stitched every piece a couple times on this just to do minis and everything, I thought, you know what, I'm going to do this again, and I'm going to do the stitch along with the girls. And so they've made a little group on Facebook that we're all a part of.
Yeah.
And so
I could probably.
I got my stuff out, and
Is that-
this is
I don't know if
private?
it'll be public.
yeah. So
I have
this
no
is what I
idea.
started.
I don't think so, but
And I just picked a cloth that I had at home.
bring it
And-
over here.
And the thing is, though, is I don't know what this is.
That's
Potato.
Okay.
25 count potato.
And I just think it's turning out beautiful. But then I brought it to show the girls, and they says it's not going to
not
be
big
long
enough.
enough.
Yeah, so get yours out.
And
So
I'm so sad because
let's
I don't
make
want to
sure
start over.
When you do the hive rolls.
you have to get a half a yard.
Oh.
Well, you might.
No, she's
I think
gonna
you're
fit.
okay.
She's gonna
I think I might
I
be
was worried
okay.
for you.
Oh, I hope I'm okay. I'm
You're-
not. I'm
I think
gonna
you're
be
good.
fine.
I love how it's turning out so creamy.
I always
You know?
recommend getting the half yard to be safe because that
Yeah.
quarter is going to be 18 by 21. Half yard's going to be 18 by 41. So
So I'm
you
really.
could do a fat quarter. I didn't, and I, with all of her rules, get the half yard to be safe in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
So I'm really excited, and you know, and me, I was so excited to start it, and I didn't realize they weren't going to start it till a certain time. And I says, well, knowing me, I'm the rule breaker. And so then they readjusted and says, you can start anytime you want. Just like, whatever. But
I think they did that just so they could get materials ready and stuff. So.
And so really excited to start that. And so then I thought, my brain just went blank. Anyway, so then I thought, I'm going to start some new things. And I've had these patterns for a while. And I just have to say, I got this at the retreat.
Someone gave her that.
And I'm
so cute.
I'm so bad because I cannot remember who. There was so many people, and they just kept
giving
giving
us stuff. Which we're going to show a lot of it.
And we're going to show a lot of it and everything. But whoever gave me this bag, the girls were like, where's mine? And I was like, I don't know. I was the special one.
She said it's like a swim bag, so it's waterproof.
Yes.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah. Yep.
So
anyway,
I was there and I can picture too, but there was 100 people there.
There was and it's just like everything was a blur. But anyway, I bought this pattern a couple of years ago, and it was when I was with my sister and we went up to Shepherd's Bush, and I've just held on to it, and it's the Hair Summer. And so I started it, and oh my gosh.
We have some coming.
We have some coming. I had Emmy order some.
Yep.
And I'm using all the called for the fancy floss.
It's so cute.
And
you gotta
it's
come this
so
way,
cute. Oh my gosh. And he's not very big. I mean, that's how big it's not that big. And there's also, what's the other one? There's this one is called Hair Summer, and then there's
she has like a series of
and so
we've ordered a few.
Yeah, we've ordered a few. And so, but oh my gosh, they're just so cute. And
that one looks like patriotic.
It is.
Okay.
It has a flag.
Hair Summer.
Hair Summer. So it's a patriotic. There it's like in red, white, and blue. But I am using all. Let's see if I can. Oh yeah, right here. So I'm using all the called for fancy floss.
Nice.
On it, and I got it up at Shepherd's Bush. They had it all kitted. Or no, they didn't really have it kitted.
They help you kit though.
They helped me kit it and everything, and so it's perfect. So that's my new start, and then I did another one and I've had this one in my things, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this one. I just love this one. I hope you can see it because it's really light.
We ordered that too, and I've started that one.
Look how cute.
And I was doing it on Ada.
What it's called? The Soiree Marguerite.
She's from a different country.
Marguerite. Soiree.
Everything she puts out, tra la la.
Yeah.
I love.
Yep.
So cute.
So the girls are gonna laugh because I started this and I didn't know how big to cut it. So I have it on my blanket.
Oh jeez.
So it's on my blanket.
I love it. Come this way, Mom.
Yeah. So it's on my blanket.
Keeps you warm while you're stitching.
Yep, it does.
That's
so
funny.
I started it, and I'm actually, I didn't realize because when I opened up the pattern,
Sorry, my nose itches.
I don't know why, but I didn't notice that I don't know. Anyway, I didn't notice that she had put a DMC called for, and so I thought, I can't read French. I don't know what fancy floss is that she used. Mm-hmm. And so I'm using fancy floss.
Well, it's right there.
Yeah.
The general art.
Oh, the general art. Yeah. See, I didn't pay attention to that.
She just read
I just read the French. And I was like,
funny.
Okay. But so anyway, I'll list when I get it done what colors I'm using and everything.
So you just picked what you wanted?
I just picked what I wanted. So
very nice.
So I'll probably have one of the girls help me figure out how to cut my blanket down.
When in doubt. Well, Christy does it that way, and I do it that way too, where you just...
I can't do it that way. It
and
hurts my hand to have that much fabric in my hand. I have carpal tunnel.
I prefer having a lot to hold on to.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I have a hard time holding on to just a flimsy... I have
No, I can see that too, yeah.
So what I've decided this year, since we were at the beginning of the year, is I wanted to start a couple of new things, but I didn't want to start anything like big, which the Hide Rules is big, so I've started that, and then my other two small ones. But I also, like I said, I went through some of my whips, and and just so you guys know, you're probably sitting there going, well, what happened to all your Christmas ones, Nettie? I put my Christmas ones away because I'm a total stitch in the season kind of gal.
Yeah.
Me too.
Same.
And nothing was really like ready to be finished, like just a few more stitches. And so I put it away for now, and I got some of other things that I want to work on and try to get finished.
Yeah.
And so anyway, so you can do that, and you shouldn't feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Just go through your things and start new and get some of your old things and put a few stitches in, and it's all good. It's all therapy. So
Agree.
Okay, so I came up with a plan, you guys, and I got really excited yesterday, and Lindsay helped me figure this all out.
We picked everything out.
So, as you know, Heart in Hand is coming out with new charts, and they're on their way to us, and one of them is the 2023 Collector's Heart,
oh, it's so cute.
which I love. I loved it immediately. I am sold on the alphabets.
Okay, let go. I'll put it over this way so you can see.
But I was like, you know what? I want it to go in my pink themed room. So I'm doing it on pink cloth with pink thread. And we ordered a bunch of pink cloth to do it with you guys if you want. And we picked 2 different colorways. So I'm stitching it on the 32 count blush, which
love
is
This is
a very
so
light pink.
pretty.
We got a few different counts of pinks to if you can't do the 32. And then Lindsay helped me pick out 2 colorways, which you could do one or the other. And I'm doing the pink, which is Classic Colorworks Ripe Melon, and then Mom might do or Lindsay or Mom will do the Holly Berry. So
yeah, we took quite a while to pick those out because I wanted.
Yep. So I'm going to be
make
stitching
sure
this pink on
look
pink.
good.
And then this one's like a pinky red.
And and they've ordered some different sizes, and so
Yeah.
I think it'd be really fun to do it like on a 16 or 18 count.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
It'd be
gonna
really
So
pretty.
if any of you guys want to join me, kits are coming. Literally, you'll get, we'll probably just do the floss. Like you can buy the floss, which will probably come with 2 at least of each colorway. And the cloth, you could do on exactly how she
So
does it.
how big is that? Like, do
It's
you know?
not big at all, I don't think.
And
Okay.
her alphabets.
They're
Well,
so
alphabets stitch up
fun.
really fast.
I
Yeah.
love it so much. And we're almost sold out of the blush, you guys, but more is coming.
Mm-hmm.
And someone at the retreat was stitching on it, and
Oh.
I was like, why haven't I stitched on this yet? We have it.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to do this.
Don't you think wishes, hugs, and kisses, and Valentine wishes would be so cute
Well,
on
anything
that?
Valentine's.
Gosh,
Because it's not like boom pink
Yeah.
no,
in
it's
your
very
face. It's
soft.
a very baby pink.
Yes.
Yep, it's very soft.
So I hope,
Very just it's
Yeah.
not gonna take from your project. It's
Yeah.
gonna add to your project.
so I hope you guys love it as much as me, because we spent
So-
a while. I was like, Lindsay, help me figure this out, because I want to do it so bad.
I want to do it too, but I can't commit. I'm committed to getting you guys new charts
Nashville.
for Nashville.
Yeah.
But I definitely want her to kit me one
What's
so I
the
can put
color
it in
of
my
those
stash.
red? Sandy wants to know the color of the.
The Holly Berry by Classic Colorworks is
So
the
if you wanna
pinky
do-
red
it's-
version.
It's a red, but it's has a pink undertone.
And Ripe Melon is the darker pink, which I'm like, please show up good. So let's hope it all.
Well, even if you have some areas that are really light,
Or you could do both.
I just think it would be.
It just will flow.
It
will
will
just
flow.
so pretty.
Yeah.
It's
I
going
can't
to
wait.
be amazing.
Yeah.
All right, am I allowed to?
Now we're going to talk
Okay.
retreat,
And
vacation,
I have a little spiel.
and we have a lot to show you guys.
Really quick, shout out to my BFF Christine.
Yes.
We took our project cases.
Everyone wanted to know.
Go get one.
I
The
think
pattern, and she
make-
does make some for sale, but you need to go to her newsletter. Sorry, we're bumping the table. I gotta move my leg again. Sorry, I'm having I'm having a lot of leg and hip pain. Okay, so we just got back from the All Things Winter retreat hosted by Annabellas, and I am going to give you my perspective of everything, and I might be talking a lot, but I think the women at the retreat are used to that. So,
We didn't shut up.
So, when we were getting ready for the retreat, I'm not going to lie, I was so nervous. We have never been to a retreat as an attendee or as a designer. We had nothing
And no clue what to go by.
And so my overwhelming feeling was nervousness, and I just wanted to make sure everyone left that retreat knowing we cared about every single person that came. So I don't think I have ever had a more inspiring experience in this, what we do here, working and in everyday life, really. It was a room full of women who were like-minded, were creative, were inspirational. Every person had
Loving,
a story.
caring.
Loving, caring. Every person had a
They
story.
had their story, yeah.
And my goal was to sit at each table and connect was my word for the retreat, because we crave, as human beings, we crave connection. And yes, being the screen, we're connecting with you that way, but in person is an experience you cannot replicate.
Mm-hmm.
I was so just blown away by the love, and I don't know how else to put it, the happiness of every single person in that room. Everyone, just being in that kind of energy, it lifts your energy, your personal energy.
Yeah.
And each of us went to each table, and we sat and we stitched and we talked, we laughed, we cried, we
was inspired.
We stitched. Some of us stitched. I barely stitched, I feel like.
I feel like Mom and me got a lot done.
Yeah. And Katie and I taught the class on the piece, which
finishing,
we'll show in a minute. I cannot tell you how many lifelong friendships I have started because of this retreat. People that just vibe with you, that they're there to lift you up. It's not about tearing each other down. It's really about just loving each other, listening, and sharing what we all love, which is stitching. My favorite part of the entire experience was getting to know you guys on a very personal level. And I know I can't speak for everyone. I'll let them talk too, maybe. Just if you have ever thought about going to a retreat and you're hesitating because you don't have anyone to go with, or you're scared you're not going to fit in, or you're an introvert and it's going to be too much, I'm here to tell you I am all those things.
She's very introverted.
I'm very introverted.
Yeah.
And it will change your life. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but you will meet someone that needs you just as much as you need them. In, whether it's talking stitching or,
life.
Eventually you start talking about life and you realize, oh my gosh, we can relate to each other. We have things in common. And at the retreat, I got up a few times, and one of the times I got up, I wanted to challenge everyone to go and meet someone that was not at their table.
Yeah.
Because being at your table, you got to know your table
Yeah. And some
girls
of them knew each other. Like,
really well. You know, whether you knew them before or you're brand new, you got to know those. I don't know how many people were at a table. 8, 6, 8.
Yeah, I think about, yeah.
Yeah, I think 8.
And it was so inspiring to learn about all of those. I said, challenge yourself to get up and move to another table,
Yeah.
or reach out to another person and, you know, just start talking and forming a relationship that way, because you never know if you're forming a lifelong friendship.
Yeah.
That was my biggest challenge, is going out of your comfort zone. If you want to go to a retreat and you're like, oh, I'm alone, you're not going to be alone there. I promise you 1,000%, you will be embraced by other attendees.
Yeah.
Because when I tell you the room is all about love, happiness, acceptance, positivity, I'm not lying. This is what we wanted to achieve, and I feel like we did that.
Yeah.
I personally grew as a person, a designer,
Yeah.
a friend, and I just have to thank everyone that was involved with the retreat, whether you were an attendee, Elaine from Annabellas, who put it together, and really the volunteers. She had volunteers, and I'm not gonna lie, they were
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah.
So that's my 2 cents on it. We could talk hours, but I want to let them kind of give their experience, and then we can talk about more other things. And I also, if you guys have burning questions, let us know in the comments. So Emily?
I agree. Like, I cried a lot on the what is that called? The podium. I broke down in tears. Barbara DeSosa made me cry, and there was another lady, and they wrote these beautiful notes to me, and like, it just meant so much, because, like, I don't think I realized the gravity of the influence we've had, like, because we're just everyday people. Like, we don't see ourselves in that light, I don't think. And going and being treated that way was bizarre, but so cool. And meeting friends, hearing their story. A lot of people, it's a weird thing to feel when you hear people's life and what they're going through, and being compassionate and understanding and a listening ear, and it's meant a lot to me. And I agree, like, I've grown I've wanted to nourish my friendships. So I've gone home and I've made sure I've called and talked to my 2 best friends. Christy, I talked to them this morning, Christy, Anna, and Fiona, because I'm like, I want them to know that I think about them, and I'm, like, grateful for those friendships. And I think it's good to nourish those, and it really helped me. And it made me want to stitch more. So, yeah.
I absolutely, I'm with the girls too. I mean, absolutely loved it. Something that we had never done, and something that we want to go and do one and be an attendee. And
I know, we're like, let's go, just go to one.
But
so
the problem is we are a little much.
I feel like we would be
when
annoying.
we're all together. But so
fine.
I mean, I cannot believe the people that we met, and I did too. I sat at all the tables several times, and made so many new friends. And and I get home and everybody wants to friend me on Facebook, or they've messaged me on my Instagram, and oh my gosh, it just makes my heart just sing. And to see how much everybody just loves my girls and what they've accomplished in their lives and everything, and And, you know, they were just as, you know, they were like as you would say, starstruck meeting us, but we were just as much meeting them.
When I recognized names,
were
I
excited.
got
oh
so
my
excited.
gosh. And, you know, and then coming home and talking about everybody, you know, I love talking about how I met our little Georgia Peach girls. And I could sit and listen to
everyone had
the
accents.
Georgia
It was
Peach
awesome.
girls.
Yeah.
I mean, their accent and everything. And their mom and daughter. And I hope they're out there watching, or if they can. Hi, girls. And an update, my Roadrunner's back. But and then also my new friend. I have all new ones, but my sweet new one that, and I apologize, I am horrible with names. She gave me a bottle of wine, and I am treasuring my bottle of wine. And I'm waiting for a special occasion to open it and taste it. And you know, they've asked us over and over, when's the next retreat? When's the next retreat? We've talked and we've talked and we've talked, and we're hoping that it will happen again.
Yeah.
And that in the future. And if not, we'll just set up a place in somebody's home and have a stitch along. I get it.
We'll just come to your house.
Yeah, we'll just come to your house.
Yeah.
But anyway, again, just met so many neat people. And then also what we didn't know is we didn't know what to bring. You know, when we
We were
went,
clueless.
the only thing I brought
was
this.
Same.
You know,
People were
we
really
got
set
there,
up.
and oh my gosh, they had
Outlets,
lights, they had
lights,
outlets
stands.
and lights. And
One lady had a
stands.
rocking chair.
Yeah.
I was like, I did not come
I
prepared.
was like, what is this? And so, and one of the things, I've got to get one of the lights. I haven't got one of the lights, but one of the things that everybody had was these little stands. And so I went online and I ordered mine right there and then.
I'm gonna get one.
This
Well, I
stand.
asked her, I'm like, why didn't you order us all one?
And it's pink. Would you look at this? I got
Everyone
it
had
on Amazon.
those.
Everybody had
They
these.
were book
and
holders.
it's called the books. It's just, you look it up on Amazon and it's just a book stand. And so it will tilt, and then like you get your pattern in here, and this will.
And it's magnetized, probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can
So,
magnetize it.
The back, you can choose like
The
how the angle is.
And so you put your pattern on there, and that will stick and stuff. They even had their iPads and things on there
people
they
use
do,
their iPads,
you know.
yeah.
And I told the girls, I says, maybe we ought to see if we can order these to where we can
Yeah.
sell them in the shop, because they had every color under the sun.
Yeah.
I was
I would
thinking
want
I
pink.
need a turquoise one too.
Yeah.
That would be
But
cute.
so, but anyway, and then, you know, we got so many gifts.
Yeah.
So
And I'm
many
sure
little
we'll
things.
miss something, so sorry in
yes.
advance.
If we
really
miss
quick,
something,
if we missed like saying your name or talking about your table or forgot your name,
It's unintentional.
It's unintentional, and I just want you guys to know every single one of you are in our minds, our hearts, and
Yeah.
and we have so much gratitude for
Yes.
everyone there.
Yeah.
and I feel like there's Denise.
Oh, Denise.
Oh my gosh.
She messaged me this morning, and she's not here live, but
Oh, Denise.
Denise,
she's my girl.
Oh my gosh.
Also, really quick, I literally, my heart was so happy. We had a late night stitching group.
After the doors were closed, we all hung out outside
We
the
were
doors.
like, oh, let's meet up and stitch very late.
Longer.
And so it was 10 o'clock when we started.
Yeah.
And we just chatted and talked and stitched. And I, talked a lot. And one of the things I talked about, and I can get into it next time, but it inspired Jody. And Jody, if you're here, hey. She was so inspired by what I said and the book I had recommended and the challenge that I gave to people.
Yeah.
Try something new for 2023.
And Hannah too. You
Yeah,
inspired
so
Hannah?
Jody, she started a floss tube. She's
It's
like,
really cute. I
I'm
watched
gonna
it.
do it.
Yep.
She did a
It
great
is
job.
called Simply Stitching Ocala. And then
And so did Hannah.
Hannah, I have a Hannah, and I was so sad I didn't get to spend more time with you. She started a floss tube, and that girl is so cute. I love her accent.
She was
So
very sweet.
cute.
I haven't watched that one. I'm gonna have to watch that
Hannah, the Stitching Fairy.
Yep.
And then we also
There's a lot of floss tubers.
had a lot of floss tubers there. Stitching
To Connect Annie.
to Connect Annie, Mrs. Jones Stitches, Sweetwater Stitcher, and the Fanciful Flamingo. If we
I might
forgot
have
someone,
missed. We tried to get everyone,
but
we might have missed somebody.
I think there was something Smoky Stitchers.
one. Oh, the
something-
Smoky Mountain.
Smoky
the
Mountain Stitchers. Is that it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were there. I'm sure we missed
Yeah.
people,
I know we
but
did. And
some people have done
but-
recaps.
yeah.
So go check out their videos,
Yes.
and they have a different perspective than us because
Yeah.
they were attendees. But
what was amazing too is there was like 120 people, and one of the things that, you know, Elaine, Annabellas, she got up and asked how many people raise your hand if you've been to a retreat before. And probably about 20-30 people raised their hand. And then she's like, okay, now raise your hand if you're a first timer. We could not believe how many first times
Yeah.
people had gone there. And then at one point somebody had asked, well, you know,
It was Denise.
yeah, Denise got up and
She
said,
said, "Who came for them?"
who came just to see the
Me and
Primrose
Denise
girls?
got a hold of the microphone
Yeah,
too.
and you know, and we couldn't believe the people that said that they had came just to specifically see us, and
So
we're
thank
just
you,
like,
yeah.
thank you, you know,
Yeah.
and you know, and they were all very appreciative about how we came and visited with them and sat at their tables, and you know, and I just told them, I said how much we loved coming and visiting them, and
Yeah.
we knew that they were coming to see us,
Yeah.
and that, you know, these things aren't cheap to do, and you know, there's time and money that goes into it if you go to these things. And you know, we didn't want to be in a corner where we weren't approachable, because believe me, if we went to one as a family, we would have been in the corner going,
scared.
go talk to them, go get their autograph, go say hi, go get a picture.
we would be too scared.
We
I
would
don't
be
think
too
I would.
scared. And
No.
I'm not
no.
like that, but
But
Lindsay
we-
and Katie.
We wanted to make
didn't
sure
want
that
to.
everybody felt
It's hard
welcome to
for
come
me.
talk to us
Yeah.
and tell us their story. And there was a couple ladies there, and there was one lady there that was very ill, very, very ill.
Yeah.
And
I
broke-
can't stop thinking about her.
I just,
if
Like someone
If
needs to
you're-
post an update in our
if
group.
you're watching,
Yeah.
please say hi,
Yeah.
reach out and tell us how
Um,
you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm at the
I
end
can't
of
stop
the
thinking about
at
you.
the end of the day,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get emotional. I mean, I didn't get to talk to her hardly at all. But at the end of the day, she came up to me, and you could tell she was in so much pain.
Yeah.
And she looked so sick. And it just broke my heart. And all she wanted to do was have a picture with me. And I was like, it just made my heart hurt so
There's
much
tissues
that
over there.
she and her story.
Yeah.
I
Everyone had a
just-
story, and it was incredible.
And so you guys, as much as we know that you guys are out there, we love that we touch you guys. And if it makes you guys happy and makes your day happy, I love it.
Yeah.
Because we all have our dark moments, we all have our bad things, but if any of you ladies know who I'm talking about and you know who she is, please reach out to us and let us know how she's doing.
Yeah, she's been on my mind, and
And
I just feel that she, you know, from what I understood, she has a terminal illness. And the fact that she wanted to come and spend some of her precious time with us. Just
it just really
stop.
touched. It just
I'm
really
gonna-
it really touched our hearts.
Yeah.
And
It just put a perspective that, you know, it made me appreciate everything even more. And we all have our trials and tribulations, and
yes,
we need to support each other as women. It's so important.
Yeah.
And I, like Mom, I didn't have nearly enough time with her or everyone else. I could have just used more time with everyone, and sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry to make
That we're
everybody cry,
getting emotional.
but anyway, just so you guys know, we
Yeah.
just absolutely loved it, and you guys all are heard, and
Yeah.
and we love you all, and so anyway, on to some happier things.
Well, happier too, because Annabellas, Elaine did do a charity, which we didn't mention. And if you watch her Flosstube, she had mentioned it. They did the foster care foundation. I'm not sure which one for that area.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone brought books to donate to those kids, and we brought a quilt to donate. Yeah. And Mom told my sister Katie, which I wish she was here to tell her perspective. So we miss you, Katie.
Yes.
About her adoption story, and I loved that.
Yeah, I got up and told them about Katie's adoption story, about adopting her 3 little boys, and yeah, we were all in tears. Everybody was crying and everything, but it is a special thing in our heart, and it's something that we really like to support when we can.
Yeah.
So let's go with the giveaways in our vacation. I mean, not giveaways, but what
our goodies. We'll
goodies.
show some of our goodies.
Well, let's start with the smalls exchange,
which I loved.
And
doing.
we might need to
hang on. Mine's like buried in this bag.
Okay, so it was optional to bring a small to exchange, and we're new, and we didn't realize you had to have them in bags, and so
wrapped like a
Denise's
present.
husband.
We sent Denise on a mission, her husband on a mission to go get us some bags.
Like, go buy some bags.
Because we all participated, and we all got
one bag,
and you guys,
I loved it. It was so fun.
It was probably one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
I know.
So, Mom, you go first.
And it was funny because mine was in a Christmas bag with a snowman, so I was gonna pick it.
Yeah. I think she did that on purpose. Jess.
Yeah.
Jess.
And so then I open it,
yeah.
and look what was in there.
Oh, so cute.
Oh my gosh. And he's in like a little tin.
She did
a great
job.
She was
gosh.
so fun
She
too.
was so sweet. You guys need to follow her on Instagram.
Jess in Stitches.
She did.
Is it Jessica?
She
Jess
did the
got
retreat.
you in Stitches, or
she did the retreat piece, and she did it all in pinks. And oh my gosh, it was to die for. It was so cute. So I love it.
So mine, oh my goodness, I was just blown away by this. This was from Mary Van de Houten. I'm probably murdering your last name. But
so cute.
This is what I got, and it is adorable. I love it so much.
Teeny
I wanna
and
make
cute.
It's
something
so
like that.
it's so small, and look at, she did such a wonderful job. The year on there, her name, so I wouldn't forget it. And so I've been recently getting stitches from people, like, will give me, and so I am creating a special space in my office for things like this, that so I can, they're always there, and it will remind me of,
I feel bad I can't remember the name of my person.
I
But I know which table and what you look like. We got a picture together. But she made me the 9 patch, and I was like, I've been wanting to stitch this, and I don't have to because I already
It's so
have
cute.
it.
She did
So
an
cute.
awesome
And she did it
job.
magnetized to this cute little frame. And
It's so cute.
I just love Valentine's and pink and red too. So
It's
thank you
adorable.
for the small exchange. It was really, really fun. The other fun game we played was the floss passing game. I don't know
we
what
did a
that's
floss
called.
passing game. Yes.
I love that. That was so fun.
Yeah, we did a fun game on that. So
And should I just go?
Well,
Yeah.
should we do those next time? Or do you want to just power
let's just
through?
show a few things.
Okay.
We don't have, like,
I just feel bad. We've been on here a while.
one of the volunteers, I don't know her name either. I'm so bad with names.
Maria.
She makes these, and I think she might sell them. Does she?
Oh, I don't know.
It says Orts 2023, so she gave us a globe to put our clippings in from our end pieces. So at the end of the year, you have a bulb with all,
Your
and it
end
looks.
pieces.
She's like, it looks different because you know what you're stitching on. So we all got one of these. We could show the pillow. from
Barbara De Sosa, girl.
She made us
already
all a
missed
pillow
yeah, she made us all pillows.
with a cute note, and I love it. Love it. Love
There's
it. Love
cute
it.
little charms, and it has 2 pockets, so like you can put your scissors in there.
And then Jessica and Stitches gave us an avocado bag with a bunch, because she's from the state. She gave us avocado, and then this cute little koozie, and a keychain, and a cute handwritten note. What else?
We got so many things, you
tons
guys.
of
If we missed anything,
This cool thing.
It's a thread winder. So when you
cut
undo
it
your
exactly.
DMC, you can cut your thread exactly.
This was hand painted, and she gave it to us. Tracy hand painted this little ornament, and this charm gave to us. Isn't that
adorable?
the cutest thing you've ever seen?
Yes.
She hand painted every single one.
And then we got bags from our sweet friend that we did late night stitching with.
She was so
Oh my
cute.
gosh.
This is so
I love-
awesome.
She's from Utah, right? She was a Utah.
Yes, she's lived in Utah.
Oh.
And everything circles back to Utah. We were laughing our butts off.
No, I forgot.
It was hilarious. It kept happening, and we were like, everything ends in Utah. And then, let's see. We got this cute little, what is this called?
Well, you
Like a
measure your
cross-stitch key.
cross-stitch key.
We got this cute syrup, or maple syrup.
Real Vermont maple syrup in a glass jar.
Um,
I loved how people brought something that was
Unique
Connected
related
to their state or
yeah.
where they live.
and
yeah.
everyone did like a table gift, so if you do go to a retreat, bring table gifts.
You take
'cause
table
we didn't
gifts.
know.
We were not prepared.
Or some people
for
did the
that.
entire room, which I
Yeah.
thought was so cool. I got this cute unpicker snowman. Tons of like charms and unpickers from people.
Show this bag.
And then this sweet, sweet lady, she made us all one of these drawstring bags. She made one for all the sisters, Mom and her Aunt Sue. So that was so thoughtful. Thank you so much. Here's another bag I got. Tons of like key, what are they?
Charms, the little charm things.
A lot
that-
of charms, a lot of floss holders. We don't even have enough time to show you guys.
Yeah.
And people just kept giving us stuff.
Oh,
It
and
felt
every
like
time
Christmas
we
Day.
had our main chair at our table, and then we'd get up and we'd move from table to table.
Yeah.
But we'd come back and our area would be full of gifts.
Yeah.
And we're just like, oh my
It was like
gosh,
Christmas
you
every
guys-
time we
I
went
know,
back
like
to our
Christmas.
area.
And we'd go back to our rooms where it's like, what did you get? Oh, what did you get?
Yeah. And then we each got, you know, the kit from Annabella.
About got hit in the face.
Face. I know, I was going to say you got a knife.
And we got this cute needle
Needle
minder to
minder.
match with the full kit and the
We did get
pattern.
spoiled.
We did.
Elaine really
you.
did a great job
We get
with
the finishing piece. from-
Everything.
Oh, Chantel 141 was there.
Yeah.
She's a floss tuber. Check her out. I
Yeah.
mean, we just don't have enough time to show you guys. I mean, there's more, and if we didn't show, just know we loved everything, and thank you.
So lastly, this what we'll end on.
Well, I have the giveaway.
Yeah,
stuff.
we'll do giveaways after this, but so I designed the retreat piece, and
I got it.
the theme was all things winter. And so as I was pondering that, I wanted to encapsulate basically when I think of winter, like the colors and everything, the motifs, and this is what I came up with. So it's called Seasonal Samplings Winter. So there could be more in the future for each season. You'll never know. Just kidding. It's just, I love that it's sectioned off. You like have every time you finish a section, it's like a win. It's like, woo, I finished this section. So, there will be a spring, summer,
autumn.
Summer, autumn. I would love to do even more than that, and we'll see how it goes. But I love the color. It just looks wintry. Mm-hmm. My dad, Jim from More Men Made on Etsy, he designed the paddle. It's a solid piece of wood, and he painted it white. And these are engraved. So they're engraved on the bottom here, and then on the cute little top right there. And then, so at the retreat, we taught everyone, they came with their piece stitched, and we taught how to finish the piece. So Katie taught the bow. I, taught how to do the backers, how I like to do the backers. And you want to know what's awesome? Is I learned so many things because
from other people.
Mm-hmm. There's not just one way to do something. And if I can reiterate one more thing, do what is the easiest and makes most sense to you. Mm-hmm. So
if you're going to achieve the same thing, the same outcome,
why? So it's not one way is necessarily better
or the correct.
What works for you?
Well, art is fluid. That's how I look at it.
It's not linear.
No.
So it's not, when you think of creativity, it's not just a linear thing. It's, fluid.
Yeah. So, and then I stitched it, and I made, of course, a pillow.
And she changed the cloth to 25 count
country
mocha. And what else, Mom?
That's pretty much it.
I mean,
and everyone. Really there was a show and tell table.
Yeah.
Which was amazing.
So, and that's the back. I just put the little things on the back to hide the hole. And then also what we did is, the ladies didn't know this, we did do a little gift for everybody.
We were a little bit.
And it was a surprise. And so Katie, she came up with a new little stitch, and it's so darling. It's this right here. It says, "Let it snow." Mm-hmm. Look how adorable. And I made a cute little pillow.
We did film a tutorial.
Yes.
It will be...
We'll post it.
It's not going to be till later this year.
Yeah. But it's just with the pom-poms and everything and stuff, but really cute. So these will be available when?
Well, the retreat piece, so that is
gonna be in Nashville.
Bella's, she has that exclusive for about 30 days, and then we will be releasing it at Nashville. And like I said, there's going to be one for every season. I'm almost done.
And then will this be its own chart?
That will figure. We have me and Katie.
It's not been discussed.
It hasn't been discussed.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, Mom.
No, that's okay. No, I don't go to the meetings. I have the best job
and
in the whole world.
The board. I know Elaine had some extra from the retreat. Mm-hmm. And then as far as if my dad is making more,
to be announced
on that.
Okay. So giveaways on our channel. We totally spaced last video to give away the 2 sip-in stitches that were for our Christmas pajama party. So I picked 2 winners. Please, in the description, email me your mailing address and I'll get that off. US only for our giveaways all the time. So first winner was Shirley Hansen. And second winner was Mary Rock. So please message me.
So going forward, you have 30 days
To claim.
to claim because
We're holding on to too much stuff.
a lot of the
Yeah.
stuff doesn't get claimed. So in 2023, you have 30 days to claim the prize, and if it's not claimed by then and emailed, then it just goes back into
Rotates
our
back in.
giveaways.
Rotation.
Okay, so we're doing 2 stitchy giveaways and 1 quilting. So this is one floss drop and pattern by Bent Creek for cross stitchers. And then I thought this would be fun to give to someone, a cross stitcher or quilter if you want.
These are the Gingham on the go bags by Lori Holt, I think.
Or
Oh
it's
no,
So
it's
Emma.
So Emma.
And then this fun book.
Oh, I love this book. This is a quilting book, Art to Heart. If you love applique, these are so fun. Mom
I love
did,
these.
there's another book, and it's a monthly
I did a whole
thing,
thing.
and she did all
You
of
show
them.
the back too, yeah.
Yeah.
So cute. So in the comments after this video, not the live, but the regular comments, we'll be picking the winners next week.
We didn't talk about the vacation.
We didn't, but
Why don't we talk about that next time?
No,
you can
how
put it
about
in
the
the
sip and
comments.
stitch?
Oh,
The
the
sit
sit
and stitch.
and stitch.
The sit
the
and
sit
stitch.
stitch we'll talk about vacation.
Okay, so next Tuesday, right? 6 o'clock. Katie, correct me if I'm wrong. 6 o'clock p.m. 6
Yep.
p.m. Mountain Time. Here, me and Mom and Emily will be sitting. We'll be stitching, and we will
Answering
talk
any-
all
Vacation.
vacation.
All you
Because
want.
we have a
We
lot
have-
to say.
No, I'm not kidding. We have a lot to say. More
Than
than
this.
this.
Amazing, isn't it?
So it's like, if you want to win the prizes, please email or comment and then
Please leave
email.
a comment.
Yeah.
Just comment on anything.
Yeah.
I really...
And then one last thing before we leave, let's just show this real quick.
Free pattern Friday.
The Free
Again.
Pattern Friday, it will be released tomorrow in the newsletter.
The pattern,
The pattern
and
and
the kit. These are going to go fast. I'm just going to put it out there. We won't be able to restock on these because we're not going to be able to order more of that fabric.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for
listening
joining with
to us.
yes.
Please like, comment, share, follow. We're so close to 10K. I would love
Tell your friends
Oh.
about it. Tell all
let's
your
get to 10K, guys.
Yeah.
So-
I
Maybe
would
if
love
we
to
get
do a massive giveaway for 10K.
Oh, yeah, let's do something really fun.
tell-
If we tell your friends,
your
anybody,
friends.
you know, we reach 10K, maybe we'll come up with a really super
Yeah.
cool
On
giveaway
YouTube.
on YouTube.
Make sure to follow us all on Instagram. We're trying to be more active this year on that. And happy stitching.
And don't forget to try something new in 2023.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to remind you every video.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Happy stitching, ladies.
Love you all.
Bye.